crazy woman trying to destroy the integrity of the force?
My integrity as a constructor, as a man, as an Italian, is deeply insulted by your proposal.
Several experts have been lined up to testify against the Bailey's structural integrity.
Welcome to This Talk Word Explainer. We're jumping right in today. We're going on a bit of a journey, peeling back the layers of everyday English words to reveal their hidden depths, their history, and, their true power. Words are way more than just letters on a page. They're literally the tools we use to build our world, express who we are, and connect with everyone around us. And today's word? Well, it's a real heavy hitter.
What makes a person truly good? I want you to take a second to really think about that. It's a profound, ancient question, right? Is it simply about just being nice to your neighbors? Is it about strictly following all the rules of society without fail? Or is it something much, much deeper than that? Okay, let's dive into this. Today, our focus word is, in a lot of ways, the ultimate answer to that exact question. That word is integrity.
Section 1. Defining integrity.
To really master this, we have to start with the absolute basics: integrity. It's a noun, and it means the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles. Notice how this definition elegantly pairs honesty, which is your commitment to telling the truth, with strong moral principles, which basically means having a firm, unshakable personal code of right and wrong. When you meet someone with true integrity, you instantly feel safe around them. You just know you can trust them. It's the absolute bedrock of a strong human character.
Section 2. The origins of integrity.
Peeling back the historical layers here gives us a pretty fantastic aha moment. We start way back at step 1, with the ancient Latin root integer. Now, if you're a fan of math, you probably recognize that word. An integer is a whole number. It's not a fraction, it's not a broken piece, it is something completely whole and undivided. Step 2 shows its historical adoption into Old French. And finally, step 3 brings us to its modern English usage. And this brilliantly illustrates the journey of the word. It traveled all the way from a strict mathematical concept of wholeness to this beautiful human concept of moral wholeness. Having integrity essentially means your character is whole. It's not fractured by lies or hypocrisy or broken promises. You're complete.
Section 3. Real-world usage.
So, understanding the ancient history is great, but how do native English speakers actually use this word today? It's super easy to confuse two very closely related concepts here. On one hand, we have honesty, which is primarily about telling the truth to others, right? It's an external action. But on the other hand, integrity is doing the right thing when absolutely no one is watching. Honesty is, say, admitting to a store owner that you accidentally broke a vase. Integrity is cleaning it up and leaving money for it. Even if the store is empty, there are 0 cameras, and you know for a fact you could walk away completely unnoticed. While the words are close cousins, integrity goes a vital step deeper into your internal, totally private character.
To rapidly build up your conversational fluency, you really need to know which words commonly partner up with our focus word. In linguistics, we call these collocations. First up, professional integrity. This just means maintaining high ethical standards at your job. Not taking bribes, doing fair business. Then we have structural integrity. Wait, structural? Yes. Actually, if a bridge or an airplane has structural integrity, it means its physical build is completely sound, whole, and it won't collapse. Finally, moral integrity, which brings us right back to that unshakable personal goodness. It's so fascinating how this one noun adapts so perfectly to both physical engineering and professional ethics. Section 4. Integrity in action.
Abstract concepts related to morality can sometimes be a little tough to memorize and use confidently. So we're going to use a vivid real-world analogy to permanently cement this into your working vocabulary. Let's build on that idea of structural integrity we just talked about. Think of a structurally sound building during a terrible, violent storm. The wind howls, the rain pours down, but the building stands incredibly firm because its foundation is solid and unbroken. Now compare that to a morally sound person. Life brings storms too, doesn't it? Temptations to cheat on a test, pressures to lie to a boss, or difficult financial times that might push someone to steal. But a person with integrity, exactly like that solid building, doesn't collapse under the pressure of the storm. Their character remains strong, undivided, and totally whole.
Which brings us to one of the absolute most famous, frequently used quotes in the English language on this topic. Integrity is doing the right thing even when no one is looking. So the crucial point is that true character isn't a performance for an audience. It isn't about getting a reward, and it isn't about avoiding punishment. It's simply about who you are in the dark. This beautifully simple saying perfectly captures the absolute essence of the word.
Section 5. Keep learning with TalkWord.
Mastering the subtle nuances of English vocabulary isn't just about staring at flashcards all day. It's about understanding the deep soul of the language, and we've taken a massive step in doing exactly that today. But before we officially wrap up, consider this provocative question. How will you use integrity in your next conversation? Because knowledge is only power if you actually apply it, right? So I'm challenging you today. Compliment a colleague on their professional integrity, or just sit down and write a short journal entry about someone whose moral integrity you deeply admire. Bring this word to life in your real-world practice.
And hey, if you loved uncovering the history and power of this word today, the learning absolutely does not have to stop here. I highly encourage you to download the companion app, TalkWord. It is an incredible tool where you can listen to engaging, podcast-style explanations of literally any English word you want to master. Keep feeding that curiosity, keep building a vocabulary, and I will see you in the next explainer.